Bang Bang MMA gang. Now, Hamzat Chimaev, Magomed Ankalaev, two fighters where your life is on the line. It's make it or break it for these two. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to be the barrier of bad news. Magomed Ankalaev, Hamzat Chimaev, you are in two must-win situations. Now, Magomed Ankalaev, let's start off with him. Magomed Ankalaev is a guy to where the whole UFC community is unanimously saying he's the guy, that's the appointed guy to beat Alex Pereira. Now, people, I feel like, are kind of overlooking Alexander Rakic. Rakic, that first round against Yuri showed us Rakic is still top of the food chain. He's still championship material. In my opinion, Rakic is Alex Pereira's toughest matchup in that division. Believe it or not, it's Rakic in my opinion, and he will come out victorious versus Ankalaev, and he will show that. But for Ankalaev's sake, this is make or break, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if Magomed Ankalaev loses to Alexander Rakic, you might as well wrap it up. The whole narrative that, oh, Ankalaev was good. You can't get past Rakic. Like, Rakic's stock is kind of low right now because coming off that Yuri finished him. People don't remember that first round. Rakic was having extreme success against Yuri. Rakic is a guy where he has power. He has legit calf kicks. Like, we saw what Jan Blachowicz did to Magomed Ankalaev when they fought. He had him like shin. I don't know if Rakic is going shin to shin, but he had Ankalaev barely walking. He had to hold on for dear life. And if we're being honest, Rakic has more power than Blachowicz. Rakic is the stronger striker. Maybe not the more technical, but the stronger striker is Alexander Rakic. It's going to be a tough night for Ankalaev. It's make or break, bro. You lose that fight, any hype you had is gone. You would have to win 3 or 4 fights just to get back. Your best win is Anthony Smith, if we're being honest. And we just saw what Khalil Roundtree did to Anthony Smith. Now, styles make fights. Yes. It is what it is. But I'm going to say this once again. You lose this fight, lose any hope of a title shot. The UFC already doesn't like you and your style. Even though it's kind of weird because he's actually a knockout artist. He has real power, good high kick, extremely sneaky and good high kick. He has good power. He has a good 1-2. Outside of that, susceptible to, like, if he faced Alex, I think Alex gets the KO, but it's make or break for you. I promise you better win this fight, Magomed Ankalaev. You better get a finish to it, not like a boring 3-rounder. But yeah, Ankalaev, it's your life's on the line. Real talk. And that is that. Moving on. Hamzat Chimaev. Talk about a guy that fights once every 80 fucking years. Pulled out against Robert Whittaker. Now, Robert Whittaker is a fucking dog. He had a crazy training camp for you. He took that fucking energy and said, you know what? This is the boogeyman of the division, Ikram Aliskerov, the young prospect who everybody's avoiding. Bring him on, since Hamzat pulled out, and brutally knocked him out. Now, Hamzat Chimaev, bro, this is a PSA. You better take this to heart. You see this, you don't see this, it doesn't matter. This is a PSA. You had an extremely close fight with Kamaru Usman. In my book, it was a draw. 10-8, whatever that first round. It's closer to a 10-9 because there was not a lot of damage inflicted, but whatever, 10-8. And rounds 2 and 3 went to Usman. So Usman tied with you off a 10 days notice. Think about what I just said. Take away that whole little Kevin Holland fight, but Gilbert Burns, a career 55er moving up to 70, has like, 6-7 fights at 70. Gilbert Burns took you to life and death, and I scored that fight for Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns beat you. Kamaru Usman drawed with you. Now, Robert Whittaker is a different animal. Robert Whittaker has more power than both, is a better striker than both, in my opinion, has much better kicks than both, has a sneaky, his signature 1-2 high kick. I'm telling you, his takedown defense is really good. DDP took him down some fucking disgusting way. It was fucking trash. It is what it is, but I think he didn't respect DDP. That's where he went wrong. But Hamzat Chimaev, his life is on the line in his mind, even though it's technically not. For you, it is. You lose this fight, everything's downhill. Like, you don't have the hype anymore. You were the most hyped prospect in the history of the company. Not even fucking close. Hamzat Chimaev was the biggest hype star ever. That hype is already like a 75%. You lose to Robert Whittaker. If you get finished, wrap this shit up. But if you just lose to Robert Whittaker, your career's trajectory is plummeting to zero. I'm hearing that you can't fight in the US and all that stuff, but it's going to be a tough time clawing your way up. Even though you don't claw your way up, who did you ever beat? I thought Burns beat you. I thought Usman drawed with you. Your wins are Kevin Holland, Gerald Mearshot, Li Jingliang, Hamzat Chimaev for the 100th time, bro. Your life is on the line. You better fight like it. And that is that. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. The MA gang is in. And that is that.